All right, today we're cracking open the latest all hands from xAI. And let me tell you, this wasn't your average business update. They dropped a roadmap so ambitious, it's literally about understanding the entire universe.
So let's kick things off with a quote that really sets the scene. Elon Musk himself described his company xAI as, get this, a toddler. Just let that sink in for a second. In one of the most cutthroat, expensive industries in the world, the guy in charge is calling his own company a toddler. It's kind of humble, right? Almost disarming.
But here's where it gets wild. This so-called toddler is already claiming it's not just running the race, it's lapping the competition. So you gotta ask, how is that even possible? And what exactly is this grand plan they just unveiled? Well, let's get into it.
Okay, first things first, we need to talk about speed. The team is basically telling a story of a 2-year-old Titan, and for them it's all about one thing, pure, unadulterated velocity.
Now, to really get what they're claiming, you have to look at the clock. xAI is just 2.5 years old. They're going up against giants, companies that have been doing this for 5, 10, even 20+ years. So you see, this isn't just another startup story. In their eyes, it's a toddler taking on the grown-ups.
And they're not just talking a big game. They're dropping some absolutely staggering numbers to back it up. We're talking nearly 50 million videos a day and 6 billion images a month. But here's the real kicker. They claim that's more than all their competitors, put together, combined.
Oh, and the claims don't stop there. They're saying they're #1 across the board, voice, image, video. Their forecasting model, Grok 420, apparently it beat every other AI out there. They've even launched their own version of Wikipedia called Graypedia with the goal of exceeding it. And on top of all that, they're the first to hit 1 million H100 GPU equivalents for training. It's like a full-on blitz of the entire industry. So for them, it's not really about where they stand right now, it's all about this core philosophy. Musk's whole thing is, what matters is, what is your velocity and acceleration? The belief is simple. We are moving faster than anyone else, and in the end, that's the only thing that's going to decide who wins.
Okay, so that's the what. Now let's talk about the how. How are they actually building this thing? Let's take a peek inside what they're calling the AI factory.
So as the company is getting bigger, they've actually split into 4 main divisions. They kind of see it like an organism growing new limbs. You've got Grok, which is the main foundation, the voice and chat model. Then there's a whole division just for coding. Imagine is all about image and video. And then you've got this one called Macrohard, which has this, almost unbelievable mission to create full digital copies of entire companies.
So what kind of culture makes all this run? Well, it's intense. They're all about having the most talented people packed into one place and a relentless focus on just getting stuff done. They actually use that Jose meme to describe the perfect employee. You know, the one person who's doing all the work while everyone else stands around. It's this whole philosophy of zero fluff, zero bureaucracy, just results.
And that culture is building some seriously powerful hardware. Take their supercomputer site in Memphis. They've already got 300,000 GPUs humming away, and believe me, they are not slowing down.
And you just have to look at the speed they're building this stuff. This quote from the construction lead, it's just jaw-dropping. A massive data hall. We're talking over 27,000 GPUs, 850 miles of fiber, all of it put up in less than 6 weeks. And get this, they're not just building one at a time. They're building these things in parallel.
So, okay, they've got this powerful AI engine, and they've got the factory to build it. So where does it all go first? Well, let's look at the plan to plug it all into X and create what they're calling the Everything app. The vision here is huge, to turn X into a real everything app. A single place where you can basically live your life. That means pulling in everything from fully encrypted audio and video calls with X Chat to making X Money the go-to place for all your financial stuff. And they're promising to be transparent about it by open sourcing the algorithms. The big, audacious goal? Over 1 billion daily users. But believe it or not, the Everything app is really just the beginning, the last piece of the puzzle. This is where things go from ambitious to truly interstellar. We're talking about fusing xAI with SpaceX.
So, what's the point of all this? What's the ultimate why? It all boils down to one core idea. In order to understand the universe, you must explore the universe. That's it. That's the mission. It's the thread that connects every single thing they're doing, from a tiny line of code all the way up to those massive supercomputers.
And the roadmap they laid out to get there is, well, it's breathtaking. Step 1.
Build these huge supercomputers here on Earth. Check, they're already on it. Step 2, start launching data centers into orbit. Step 3, build actual factories on the moon, complete with something called a mass driver. Think of it like a giant electromagnetic slingshot to launch probes. And finally, step 4, use those probes to send AI into deep space to explore the cosmos.
But why? Why go through all that trouble? Why build factories on the moon, for crying out loud? The answer, in one word, is energy. The thinking is, to unlock the next level of intelligence, we need access to 1,000,000 times more energy than our entire civilization uses right now. And there's only one place to get that kind of juice. You have to go beyond Earth and start harnessing the full power of the sun. So you go from a 2.5-year-old toddler all the way to a plan for interstellar intelligence. It's a vision on a scale that's almost impossible to wrap your head around. And it leaves us with one last, really profound question to chew on. What would an intelligence that's powered by an entire star even think about?